Okay, dude bros, today we're going to be making deep dish pizza in a 12-inch cast iron skillet right here, this big bad boy right here. So, what we're going to do first, we got, once again, kind of like the bread, we got a cup of warm water. Just warm, you know, not too hot or anything. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of salt, because, you know, salt makes everything better. Well, maybe not, but quite a bit. Here we go. Tablespoon of salt, and only 1 teaspoon of yeast this time. We don't quite want as much rise, plus we're going to let the time of it rise more. We don't want as much rise as the bread. And we're not adding any sugar at all. And then we're going with a tablespoon of olive oil. This is all in our water. And then we're going to let that sit for just a little bit. Just enough to let the yeast activate. Not as much as with the bread, just a little. And then we're going to add a tablespoon, just a tablespoon of olive oil to our cast iron skillet. And that'll help keep the dough from sticking to the skillet. You don't want too much, because you know, you ever get that greasy pizza, man. It's like, pizza doesn't have to be greasy, okay? Just FYI, all you fast food chains. It doesn't have to be that way. Alright, so we let this sit for a minute. Now we're going to add our flour to our water. And it's going to be 2 1/4 cups of flour. I kind of set it over to the side to make sure I don't get too much. Don't want to compact, so I shake it in the thing. If you shake it too much that time. Alright, there we go. 2 1/4 cups of flour. This is a half cup, so I want to use only half of it, because they don't have the metal quarter cup, which kind of sucks. That's okay. Now we got flour in there. I want to take a wooden spoon. I'm going to stir it on up to get it to a ball again, and then we're going to run it around in a ball for a little bit. Yeah, I know everybody's a critic, dog, you know? We're going to roll it around our bowl for a couple minutes to get it. Alright, so we're going to roll it around, get it all nice and balled up here. Get all that stuff in there. Now this is not going to be as sticky as bread, because it got a lot more flour to water, but we can get all that in there, don't worry about it. Just now rolling it around. Rolling. Keep that dough ball rolling. Now, when it gets to this point, flour the hands up a little bit. I'm going to take it and roll it around. Alright, roll it around. Alright, to a little ball. And then we're going to take it. I'll pop it into this shape. We'll put it here in our pan with our olive oil that we rolled around. Flop it over a few times. We want to get it all nice and oily on everything, all around. Now we're going to let it sit. Cover it. We want to let it rise 2.5 hours. Now we'll preheat the oven to 475 degrees. Yes, Cat, 475 degrees. Really, man, really. Okay, here we have the dough. It's now risen for 2 hours, 2.5 hours or so. See, it takes up pretty much the whole pan. And then we're going to sit there, we're going to make sure to spread it a little bit, pat down, make a little edge, almost like a boat, for the sauce to go in here. Alright, now this sauce I have, not yours. So this sauce I have over here is, I made it with just opening a can of tomato sauce, and then I added some garlic and some basil and some oregano and just a teaspoon of sugar. I put a teaspoon of each of those in there and mess it up in a can of tomato sauce. And I use half of it on pizza. I want to use the other half now for this pizza. Cat on the table. Cat's not allowed on the table. Damn, cat, you heard me. You want to spread the tomato sauce down on here. Take a little spoon, plop it down. There you go, spread it all the way around. And then we're going to add, after this, we're going to add some pepperoni. Then we're going to dice up some peppers and some onions and some mushrooms. And then we got some black olives. And we're going to put all this on this bad mamma jam. Now if you want, you can just get some spaghetti sauce or something, put it on there. That'll work, whatever kind of spaghetti sauce you like. But I kind of like to make my own, although I am just using canned tomato sauce, so you know, I don't know how from scratch this is. Okay, so here it is now with the sauce all spread out, and I placed the pepperonis on there on a single layer in a circle fashion. I go around the outside circle, then put another circle inside, then inside till you got plenty of pepperoni on there. Put as many as you want, it's all good. Now I'm going to dice up some onions and such for it. Okay, so here I got the mushrooms all chopped up. I want to take them, I just want to put them on my pizza. Sprinkle around, what I got left, not a lot of mushroom. Normally I like a lot more mushroom than that, Who doesn't like shrooms, man? So put a shroom on there. Now I want to dice up the onion. So here I have half a yellow onion diced up. I'm just going to take that and sprinkle that on my pizza. There we go. Sprinkle it around. Make sure you got it all pretty much covered. You don't want to get a bite of pizza without an oven onion on it. That just sucks. Well, maybe not, but good distribution is very important. Alright, now for the green pepper. And then here's half of the green pepper all chopped up and diced. Want to sit there and sprinkle that on our pizza? Yeah. Green bell pepper. I'm telling you, it's nice. I like a lot of vegetables on my pizza. I'm kind of like that. Don't get me wrong, I like meat too. But all I got at the moment is pepperoni to put on it. But I'll take some sausage, some ham, even ground beef, it's all good. Oh, and I also found the tomato. So I diced up a whole tomato here, put that on the pizza. Now, if I'm going out, man, I'm never going to order tomato as a topping on my pizza because you only got so many choices that you can have. It's a slot, and I wouldn't do that out of store. There's always something else I prefer. But here at home, where I can put whatever I want on my pizza, oh yeah, I'm putting some tomatoes on that now. Oh, that'd be so good. Digging around, I found some banana peppers that were sliced up in the refrigerator, so I had to put a layer of that on there too now. Now we're going to put some black olives on there. Okay, now I sprinkle some black olives on there. Now I also have this grated up garlic. I always want more extra garlic. I'm going to pop that on my pizza too. Fresh ground garlic. Yeah. Now for the cheese. Alright, so I'm taking my cheese and just sprinkle it on there. Make sure it's pretty good and cut. I mean, everybody wants like cheese on their pizza. I mean, who doesn't like extra cheese? You just use the whole bag, maybe not a whole bag. I buy it in 2-pound slots. That's a lot of cheese. But you want to cover it real well. I am finishing off the bag here because that's what I got. Alright, and then, because, you can never have too much cheese, I have a thing of Parmesan here, and I'm going to put some Parmesan on there too, just to sprinkle some Parmesan on there, get a little bit of extra flavor. And then I always like a little something extra, so I'll pop some basil also on top of the cheese. I like it like that. Basil goes well with the tomato, especially when I put extra tomato on there. There's basil in the tomato sauce too, but I like to put a little bit extra on top of the cheese. And then it goes in the oven at 475 degrees for 25 minutes. Alright, dude bros. Here it is now. Pizza, fresh out of the oven. Look at it. Nice. Hear that sizzle? Oh yeah. It's not too greasy really. And it just sets up nice. You love it. Heavy metal cooking.